Welcome to my podcast. Today, I'll be updating you on the NFL and NBA standings. NBA standings update. First in the Eastern Conference are the Toronto Raptors, followed by the Milwaukee Bucks and the Indiana Pacers, who are 2.5 games behind. In fourth place are the Philadelphia 76ers, who are 3 games behind. In fifth are the Boston Celtics, who are 4 games behind. In sixth are the Detroit Pistons, who are 7 games behind. In seventh are the Charlotte Hornets, who are 8 games behind. The last and final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference goes to the Orlando Magic. The Miami Heat are in 9th place and are 1.5 games behind the Orlando Magic for the final playoff spot. The Brookly Nets are in 10th place and are 2 games behind the Orlando Magic for the final playoff spot. The Washington Wizards are 2.5 games behind the Orlando Magic for the final playoff spot. 12th in the Eastern Conference are the New York Knicks. 13th in the Eastern Conference are the Chicago Bulls. 14th in the Eastern Conference are the Cleveland Cavaliers. And last in the Eastern Conference are the Atlanta Hawks. Tied for first in the Western Conference are the Denver Nuggets and the Golden State Warriors. In third place are the OKC Thunder, who are 1 game behind. In fourth place are the LA Lakers, who are 2 games behind. In fifth place are the LA Clippers, who are 2.5 games behind. In sixth place are the Dallas Mavericks, who are 3.5 games behind. In 7th place are the Memphis Grizzlies, who are 3.5 games behind. The last and final playoff spot in the Western Conference goes to the Portland Trail Blazers. In 9th place in the Western Conference are the Sacramento Kings, who are a half a game behind the Portland Trail Blazers. In 10th place in the Western Conference are the New Orleans Pelicans. They are 1.5 games behind the Portland Trail Blazers. In 11th place in the Western Conference are the San Antonio Spurs. They are also 1.5 games behind the Portland Trail Blazers. In 12th place in the Western Conference are the Houston Rockets. They are 1.5 games behind Portland. The Utah Jazz are in 13th place in the Western Conference. They are 2.5 games behind Portland. The Minnesota Timberwolves are in 14th place in the Western Conference. They are 3 games behind Portland. The worst team in the Western Conference are the Phoenix Suns. NFL standings update. First in the AFC are the Kansas City Chiefs. They are 11-3. In second place in the AFC are the Houston Texans. They are 10-4. The New England Patriots are in 3rd place in the AFC. They are 9-5. The Pittsburgh Steelers are in 4th place in the AFC. They are 8-5-1. The first wildcard spot in the AFC goes to the Los Angeles Chargers. They are 11-3. There are 3 teams in the race for the final wildcard spot in the AFC. The Baltimore Ravens, the Indianapolis Colts, and the Tennessee Titans. They all have an 8-6 record. Missing out on the playoffs, the Miami Dolphins, the Cleveland Browns, the Denver Broncos, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Buffalo Bills. The worst teams in the AFC were the Jacksonville Jaguars at 4-10, the New York Jets at 4-10, and the Oakland Raiders at 3-11. In first place in the NFC are the New Orleans Saints. They are 11-2. In second place in the NFC are the LA Rams. They are 11-2. The Chicago Bears are 3rd place in the NFC. They are 10-4. The Dallas Cowboys are 4th in the NFC. They are 8-6. The first wildcard spot in the NFC goes to the Seattle Seahawks. The Minnesota Vikings have the 2nd wildcard spot. They have a 7-6-1 record. Missing out on the playoffs, the Washington Redskins, the Carolina Panthers, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Atlanta Falcons, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the New York Giants, and the Detroit Lions. The worst teams in the NFC were the San Francisco 49ers at 4-10 and the Arizona Cardinals at 3-11. In my next podcast, I'll be updating you on the NBA and NFL leading scores.